Thank you. I really want to start my presentation, and the goal of this project is called manage a business organization, and also the project itself is called what is your function? What is your function? So now let me go through the outline, and this is the outline that I have, and which I'll be covering during the presentation. And the first one is what is management, and what are the five major functions of management, and also what are the three management styles. So I will go through one in one. And the first one is what is management. Management is the act of controlling, for instance, the company's employees, resources, financially, and all the activities surrounding that company. And this is according to the course element in 2018. So this is included all the tasks that the company or the institution is doing, regardless of the activities of the organization is involved. So specifically having meeting with this different staff of different departments, and managing the resources of the company, finding solutions or for the company's products, and so on. So now the second outline is what are the five major functions of management. The first one is planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and as well as controlling. So I will take you one in one to explain much about what each of these major functions of management is. So the first one is planning. For instance, planning is the process used to set guidelines and strategies which will lead the organization to achieve its objectives, and this is according to the course lamenting. So planning also involves, according to the course element in 2018, forecasting can be described as a predicting what future would look like, whereas a planning predicts what the future will look like. So planning is also involved thinking about the company's strategy to develop, such as planning the resources of the company's need, the kind of employees the company need, what the company achieve in order uh, achieve in order or do the next coming years. So, for example, every company conducts planning, and every year, and the company plans everything, including money, human resources, activities to do, and the strength and weakness of that company, and as well as the competition. So now let us go to and talk much about organizing. Organizing is the act of doing the organization of work, employees, resources in well contemplated. This is according to course element in 2018. So organizing is the management also involves, according to the course element in 2018. Management organizes by creating patterns of relationship among workers, optimizing use of resources to accomplish business objectives. So organizing is to make sure the company's standard is doing things should be more professional, because if the work which the company is doing is disorganized, it will be very difficult to many professionals to trust the company's professionalism and the reputation. Therefore, a good manager is the one who organizes everything within the organization in a professional manner. The company organizes everything in a good manner, such as putting together resources, training professional human resources, setting good policy, buying materials needed for the company to operate. So, staffing is the act of organizing employees, recruiting, training, and awarding their performances. And this is according to the Almighty Mighty Recruiter 2021. According to the Mighty Recruiter 2021, staffing is the function of employees recruitment, screening, selection performed within organization or the business to fill job opening. So a good manager is the one who chooses good staff for its company in the way that the manager thinks professionally, bypassing the requirements of the job posting, using the right platform such as LinkedIn and other social media platforms. So according to the Almighty Recruiter 2021, uh, Other areas of employment which handled by staffing department are orientation, training, retention, and termination. For example, the company prepares good staff who can help the company to achieve its desires by recruiting professional employees based on the need of the company. So now let us go to leading. Leading is the act of managing or directing directions of or guiding the employees and the resources in order for the company to achieve its desired goals in the future. And this is according to the course element in 2018. So according to the course element in 2018, manager lead their organization and can vary their style and approach to achieve the desired outcome. Leading also involves having good leadership skills, and as a leader, your employees should be respected and provided different trainings depending on their weakness and strength. Leader always should be using good communicational skills such as good interpersonal communication, non-judgmental behaviors, and good ethical conduct in the staff to be more productive in workplaces. For example, the manager lead everything under the company, such as human resources, raw materials, planning, staffing, process, and extra. Controlling also is the act of taking responsibility of all activities that the organization is doing and making sure that everything is happening on the right way according to the course element in 2018. According to the course element in 2018, managers lead their organization and can vary their style and approach to achieve its desired outcome. Controlling is more like leading and managing as long as it involves making sure the safety of the resources and human resources of the company and institution is 100% safe. The company and the institution might have resources, including human resources and financial resources, and should be spent on right and appropriate place. For example, management control everything is under the company, including human resources, raw material, and ever uh, and work that is involving such as construction and selling and so on. So, what are the three management styles? What are the three management styles? So now I'm going to explain much about what are the three management styles, and the first one is directing, the second one is discussion, the third one is delegating. So I will go through one in one so that I can explain much on what it looks. So directing is the act of ordering the employees by telling them what to do, and this is according to the Training Mark 2018. According to the Training Mark 2018, the directing style promotes learning through listening, following the instructions, and with this style, managers tell the employees what to do, how to do, and when it needed to be done. So when the boss or the human resource is directing employees, it won't make any sense unless everyone is performed based on the directions given by the boss. So this will limit the capacity of the employees by performing the limits in which the human resource or the boss is giving them. And I wouldn't encourage them because there might be some of the employees who could take an initiative but cannot do because of the directions of the boss. So the two weaknesses that this style has or have is the first one, employees will not innovate their ideas due to the direction of the boss. The second one is everyone will be limited and not to do beyond what the boss is telling them. And the two strengths are the first one, employees who do not have experience will benefit from the direction of the boss. And the second one is directing will help employees based on the expectations of the boss. So now a discussion. Discussion is when a manager and employees discuss everything which is going on the organization and on the organization such as problems, solutions, and ways forward. And this is according to Training Mark 2018. According to the Training Mark 2018, discussion style promotes learning through interactions. In this style is practiced by Socrates, and the manager encourage critical thinking, lively discussion by asking employees questions about problems, opportunity, and issues that must be resolved. So discussions are very important style in solving problems because When people or employees or boss discuss on a certain topic, the topic will help everyone in that discussion to think beyond and bring innovative and sustainable solutions. So by directing someone, you might be alone bringing negative ideas, but discussing everyone will generate novel ideas that can resolve matters that can last long. So the two weaknesses of this style. The first one, some of employees would like to work separately rather than discussing with their teammate, while also the other one is discussion might create conflict between employees because their points might be neglected. So the two strengths of these of this sorry of this so the first one is discussion gives a chance to share employees who have to share give a chance employees to share their potential ideas, while also the other one while the other one also discussion also it helps employees to learn each other's experience. So now let us go to the last one, which is a delegation, and delegation is a delegation is when the manager or CEO will give a different task to employees and even some tasks, but by dealing differently. This is according to the remark. According to the remark, using an appropriate management style helps employees learn, grow, and also become more independent. Delegating is also important because it's always recommendable based on my understanding. It's not always recommendable based on my understanding. Togetherness is a strength that individuals can have. Therefore, if you delegate employees, it's more likely directing because you are telling them what to do, when to do, and how to do. The help is telling when to do, and what could be and what to do could be appropriate, but it how to do seems inappropriate in the way that boss or they might be other individuals who are more expert than you, and therefore when employees and you, yes, this is right option to do. So the two weaknesses of this delegation, the first one is delegation might create dissatisfaction because some of the employees like to work alone. So the second one is delegation can create confusion between boss and employees because employees might not meet the expectations of the boss as long as he or she is delegating. So the two strength of this delegation is delegation helps employees to acquire experience from the boss, because if the boss has knowledge, he will deliver to them so that they can get more knowledge from him. And also the other style or the other strength is a delegation style will create an opportunity for staff and boss to exchange knowledge and experience. So, and this is the reference of all the things that are all the resources that I cited, and I hope this covers whatever the the project is required.